Welcome to Digital Education Hub. Today's topic is minus, cofactors and inverse of the matrix. Before proceeding to the topic, I would like to request you, if you like this channel, then please like, comment and subscribe. So let's start. Now today's topic, that is finding the inverse of a matrix. Before proceeding to that particular part, let's first of all understand how to find out minors, what is the concept of minus, and then cofactors. Suppose if I am having a matrix as A equal to 1 minus 1 2 0 2 3 1 2 6. Now I'm trying to find out the minor of this matrix. So the minor concept is finding the one less order of this particular matrix. Like, so the minor of this matrix can be given as, so minor of matrix is, so basically we are using small m notations, and that is we are denoting with mij, that is the rows and columns related to that one. So here this mij is going to stand for, I is going to stand for rows, j is going to stand for columns. So when I'm saying that we need to find out the minor, so we can find out the minor for all the elements, like for 1, for this minus 1, 2, like that. So first of all, in our goal, we are going to find out the minor for this first one. So when I'm trying to find out the minor for this one, so I can denote this as M1 1, because this is the first row and first column. So this is the first row and this is the first column. So when I'm saying this one, so this is for this first row and first column, this minor can be given as, now you exclude this one, that is you exclude this first row and the first column and write down the remaining elements. So we can say that that value is 2 3 2 6, and that would be, so how to solve this one? So this can be solved with a crisscross mechanism. Okay, so the answer can be written as 12, that is 2 into 6, 12 minus 6, and that comes to 6. So I can say that M11 is nothing but, it is 6. So now the next part, so I can say that suppose the minor, if I'm trying to find out the minor for this 3, okay, this 3 or this 2. So if I'm trying to find out the minor for this 3, then the minor would be exclude this row and column. So exclude this. So this row, so remaining one. So we can say that this is the second row and the third column, correct? So M23 is equal to, M23 is equal to, so now exclude the second row and the third column. So 1 and minus 1, and the remaining one is 1 2. So the answer would be 2 minus of minus 1, and that comes to 2 plus 1 and 3. So therefore M23 is 3. Now this is your minor. I can find out another minor. Suppose I'm trying to find out the minor for this central one. So this is M22. So M22, therefore M22 can be given as, exclude this row and column. So the numbers minor would be written as 1, 2, 1, 6, and that can be, that is, the numbers would be this one. Okay, so the answer can be written as 6 minus 2, and that would be 4. So we are going to use this concept, and the next concept is to find out the cofactor. So to find out the cofactor, the idea is to use this minor. So cofactor can be given as, so this is the extension of, so cofactor of matrix is nothing but, we are going to use the capital letter Cij. What is Cij? Cij can be written as minus 1 raised to I plus j into Mij. Okay, this is, we are going to write this one. This is your formula. So by using this formula, we can say that the minor would be, we can calculate the minor, that I and j stands for rows and columns. So when I'm saying that cofactors, so suppose if I'm calculating C11, then C11 is nothing but minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 and minor of 1 1. Already you have calculated in the last step, that is minor of 1 1, that is, so minor of 1 1 is 6, that is 12 minus 6 na. So 12, that is 2 3 2 6, and we can say the minus 1 raised to even number, that is even, so it would be plus sign. I don't need to write it. So that answer can be given as, it is plus of 12 minus 6, and the answer would be 6. C11. Similarly, C32 can be given as minus 1 raised to 3 plus 2 and minor of 2 and 3, that is minus 1 raised to 5 with minor of 2 3, that is minor of this element. Now that can be written as 1 2 0 3, and now you solve this, minus 1 raised to odd number, that comes to minus 1 multiplied with 3 minus 0, and the final answer can be written as, so therefore C32 is equal to minus 3. You solve that one, and that comes to this one. So similarly, we can find out all the minors and all the cofactors. So let's proceed how to find out adjoint of the matrix, and by that method how we can find out the inverse of a matrix. Okay, so here we are going to learn the concept of determinant, and then we are going to proceed. Okay, so we are going to use that concept of minors in this while finding the determinant also. So let's proceed. So to find out the inverse, so from here we are going to start that particular sum solving. So to find out the inverse, first of all we are going to verify whether that inverse is existing or not. So to find out that one, we will start with this one, that is, we are going to start with determinant finding. So now determinant of A is equal to, so let's take this first number first. So this is 1. So 1 into its minor. So the minor is 2, 3, 2, 6 minus then take this number. So minus of minus 1, take the minor of that, minor of this minus 1, 0, 3, 1, 6. So 0, 3, 1, 6 plus 2. This is the last value. Minor of that 2, that comes to 0, 2, 1, 2. Solve this. So it comes as 1, and this needs to be solved with crisscross. That is like this. Okay. So you solve them, and the answer would be 12 minus 6 plus 1 into 0 minus 3 plus 2 into 0 minus 2. So this would be 6 minus 3 and minus 4. So therefore, determinant of A is nothing but it is minus 1. So since determinant of A is not equal to 0, therefore we can say that A inverse, that is A inverse exists okay. So since A inverse is existing, so we can proceed with that particular methods of finding that minus cofactors and other elements. So we are going to apply this one. So we can proceed with this one. Now to find out the minus once again, so I can select that method of finding the minor then cofactor, or I can include both the methods of finding minor and cofactor in a single method, because at the time of finding cofactors we are going to find out that minus now. So we will proceed with directly with the cofactors. So here we are going to find out the cofactors, or you can do one thing, that you can try to find out with the minus then cofactors, but it will create a lengthy step. Okay, so here we are going to proceed with the cofactors directly. So we are going to find out the cofactors. So now cofactors of matrix is given by, so the formula is Cij is equal to minus 1 raised to I plus j with the multiplied with the minor of that matrix. So therefore C11 is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 into its minor, that is minor of M11. So that is M11. So we can say that therefore C11 is equal to minus 1 raised to 2, and what is M11? That is 2, 3, 2, 6, and I can directly write this as, since I have already told you how to solve this one, so this will be plus 1 multiplied by 12 minus 6, and the answer is 6. So therefore C11 is, so C11 is 6. Now we can find out C12. C12 is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 plus 2. Its determinant, that minor C12, that is 0, 3, 1, 6, and we can say that this is minus 1. So minus of 0 minus 3, and that comes to 3. Now I can, so it is not necessary to write down that minus every time. So C13 is minus 1 raised to 1 plus 3. Now it is not necessary to mention this minor, because I'm knowing that's this one. So C13, that is M13, and now you directly write down what is the value of M13. So M13 means for this one you find out the minor. So that is coming to 0 minus 2, and you just solve. This is minus 1 raised to even number, that is going to be positive, and this is positive, and minus 2, answer is minus 2. Similarly, we can find out C21, which is nothing but minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1 with its, so for this element minus 1 2, so minus 1 into 6 minus 2 into 2, that is, so you solve them. So minus 1 raised to odd number is minus, so this is minus 6 minus 4, that comes to 10. C22, you try to find out C22, minus 1 raised to 2 plus 2, then in a bracket 2 plus 2, C22 means this one, so minus, that is 1 into 6 minus 2 into 1, and that comes to so similarly we can find out C23 also. So minus 1 raised to 2 plus 3 with its minor value, that is for minor for this 3, and that would be 1 into 2 minus 1 into 1, and that comes to, this is negative since minus 1 raised to odd number, 2 and plus 1, that comes to minus 3. C31 is minus 1 raised to 3 plus 1 into C31 is this one, so we can utilize that minor, so it is minus 1 2, this is 2 3, so you can solve this one, so this will be plus 1 multiplied with 3 minus 3 minus 4, and this would be minus 7. C32 is equal to minus 1 raised to 3 plus 2, and this would be, that is, we are considering this one, so 1 2 0 3, and this would be minus 1 since it is minus 1 raised to 5, and this would be 3 minus 0, and this would be minus 3. So C32 is minus 3. C33 is equal to minus 1 raised to 3 plus 3 with its minor element, that is minor for 6. So minor for 6 is 1 2, sorry, 1 minus 1 0 2, and if you solve this one, so minus 1 raised to even number, that is positive value, multiplied by 1 into 2 minus 0, that comes to 2. So C33 is 2. So with this, all these values, we can create a set of value that is going to be, so with all these cofactor values, we are going to prepare a matrix of cofactors. So let's suppose use this one. So what will be my matrix of cofactors? So therefore, matrix of cofactors. So matrix of cofactors is capital C is given by capital C is equal to, you write down this matrix. So here we are going to write down all that minor values, sorry, all that cofactor values over here in the its positional values, right? First row, first column element, and like that. So the C11 is 6, then 3 and minus 2. 6, 3, minus 2. So this is 6, 3, minus 2. Then 10, 10, 4 and minus 3. 10, 4 and minus 3. Minus 7, minus 3 and 2. Minus 7, minus 3, 2. It is positive 2. So this is your value, correct? So we can utilize this one. This is the matrix of cofactors. We are going to find out the adjoint based on this matrix of cofactors. So we are going to take a transpose of this matrix of cofactors, and that is, we can say that that adjoint of a matrix is equal to transpose of matrix of cofactors. So therefore we can say that what is adjoint of matrix A, which is, I can say that it is transpose of this C. So which will be equal to, you can directly take the transpose of this matrix, and that comes to 6, 10 and minus 7. Then the next number would be 3, 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 3 and 2. So this is adjoint matrix. So we can say that this is adjoint can be given as ADJ of A. This can be written as this one. So we can use this matrix, we can use this adjoint matrix to find out the inverse of the matrix. So how this inverse of a matrix is written? So to represent an inverse of a matrix, we can utilize A raised to minus 1 notation, which is nothing but, so inverse of matrix A is equal to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of matrix. So we can say that it is nothing but, so the determinant which we have solved, so you can see that determinant is minus 1, and we can utilize this one. So minus 1 into what is adjoint, you just note down that value. So that is 6, 10, minus 7. 6, 10, minus 7 3, 4, minus 3. Minus 3, 3, 2. I think so. No, here it should be minus 3. It should be 2. So let's correct it. So it is minus 2, minus 3, 2. So this would be, so we can say that therefore minus 1. So A inverse is nothing. So finally, we can say that A inverse is equal to minus 1 into this value, that is 6, 10, minus 7, 3, 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 3. You can take this minus sign inside and finally you can write down your answer. So this is your inverse. We can proceed with this method for any square matrix for which we can find out the inverse of the matrix. Okay, so your first step would be to check that determinant. If you have proceeded with that one, that if the determinant is non-zero, that is, then we can say that the inverse would exist. Okay, so after that we can proceed with this method and we can try to find out the inverse. That's it. So thank you. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel.